Hello, this is D, and I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to give you some Starfield goodness. Now, this game has been trending, and it's starting to break a lot of records. Now, it's streaming a lot on Steam. A lot of Xbox gamers are playing it and really enjoying the game. Now, there's a lot of haters out there that have been talking trash about this game before it even came out. So before I get into my impressions of that, I gotta address certain issues. Now, first of all, I think that most outlets, they did like the game. There's a few outliers that scored it a little bit low. I don't want to get all into that because you know what? At the end of the day, everyone is entitled to their opinion. I think personally that it's a very good game. I don't understand how some people are coming to a 5 and 6 score. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. And I think that we can take a consensus on most of the reviews. They're all in the high 9s. So this game is scoring really high. At the end of the day, an 87, 88 Metacritic game is a good game. It is a game that definitely deserves to be played. So let's go by the detractors' logic. Now, Ratchet and Clank: A Rift Apart, it scored 88 Metascore. Spider-Man was an 87. Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales was 85 Metascore. Returnal was 86. Gran Turismo 7 was 87. Horizon Forbidden West was 88. Ghost of Tsushima, which is a really good game, was 83 Metascore. I don't need to go on. These are all good games. So it makes no sense that they're saying Starfield's 87 on Xbox, 88 on PC Metascore means it's a bad game. Look at these titles that I'm showing you on the screen. These are all good games. So it's just ridiculous. Some of these guys, they've been complaining about this game before it even came out. It makes no sense, the hate that this game is getting. It's a good game, and I've always said a good game deserves credit. Starfield is definitely a game that deserves to be played, and a lot of gamers are not waiting for this to be in their subscription service. They're actually paying the early access fee, Xbox gamers and PC gamers alike. In fact, on Steam right now, it is trending. Now, the last time I checked at the time of making this video, it was at 234,000 people playing Starfield. Now, when we look at the metrics here, it's a lot higher than God of War, and God of War was highly anticipated on PC. This was Sony's first big first-party game to make its way to PC, and Starfield has eclipsed that. And I gotta remind you guys that this is the early access edition, so people were paying $100 if they didn't have Game Pass for the ability to play this game, and these are all Steam players. So what's going to happen Tuesday when this game releases worldwide to everybody? The numbers are going to go up high. I'm so excited for Microsoft, for Xbox to finally get a win. The Redfall launch, we all know that was disastrous. So I have a optimistic look on the future, especially with the successful launch of Starfield. Now, as I was saying, if we compare it to other games that launched on PC, we see that Spider-Man launched at 66,000, 36,000 for The Last of Us, and Horizon Zero Dawn peaked at 56,000. Now, I was tweeting this out. Now, Broken Games HDR, he's a good guy. He keeps it pretty professional, although I don't agree with everything he says. You know, at the end of the day, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Now, I disagree with his statement here when he says everyone who actually cared played the game on console 2 years ago. And just to get to the bottom of it, some gamers believe that keeping these games on the console benefits Sony when it does not. PC gamers and console gamers are two separate gamers. Yes, some PC guys will go out and grab a PlayStation 5, but far more would grab the game if it was available on PC day and date. But I say all that to say this, it doesn't even matter. Starfield is a huge success. 234,000 people playing this game, and at the time of this video, it's probably higher, is a huge milestone for Microsoft. Now, Bethesda Studios, they make great games, so we kind of anticipated this, and we were hoping that it would launch without any kinks, and I gotta say, things are looking pretty good. Now, when it comes to performance of this game, I am impressed with the performance on my RTX 4090. Now, the consoles, it is locked to 30 FPS, I gotta say, it is what it is. I don't want to play it at 30 FPS, but I will say it doesn't play bad at 30 FPS. The motion blur in the game, and the game isn't so fast paced all the time where you need the high frame rate, so it's not as bad on the consoles, and it looks beautiful on both the Series S and X. So once again, I have to give kudos to Bethesda. They have released a very polished game. The performance is good, the graphics looks good, it checks all the boxes for me. So to all the detractors out there that say this game is not beautiful, you can look at the game for yourself right now on the screen. It looks beautiful. The graphics are very detailed. Now, it's not reinventing the wheel. No, it's not. But it's a great looking title, especially from Bethesda. This is my first Bethesda title that I've played. I never liked their games before because of the graphics. But this game, the graphics look incredible, and it's sci-fi, which is my genre. So they've already sucked me in. And I gotta say, if I'm playing this game, if you like Mass Effect, you're definitely going to like Starfield. Now, of course, there is a learning curve. You have to learn the systems, and I had to kind of get used to a few things in the game, but it doesn't take too long before you get the swing of things. Once again, I gotta say, sci-fi is my genre, and I love exploration in my games. This game, it's really a hit for me. I don't know what to say. So to all the detractors out there like King Thrash, who's saying this is not a true first-person shooter because they changed the angles, and this guy's actually been complaining on the game before it even was released, before he even had a chance to play the game. It's ridiculous. I remember him posting some screenshots of graphics looking really poor in the game. And if you're playing this game right now, if you're watching it on YouTube right now, you will see that this game is a beautiful looking game. So overall, I'm having a great time in it. I need more time playing this game to give a full opinion on it, but it's a definite must play. I'm enjoying myself. It's a very deep and rich, rewarding system. I definitely know that Bethesda fans are going to love this game. If you like sci-fi RPGs, if you like Mass Effect, you're definitely going to like this game. Now, I gotta say, Microsoft Xbox finally has a killer app. This game is a must play. I don't care what the detractors say. They said that the graphics weren't good, that it was buggy, that it was glitchy, that it was rushed. And as you can see, this is a very polished release. In fact, Bethesda's most polished title to date. As you've been seeing through the entire video, the game looks amazing. Now, it's not reinventing the wheel, but it does look good. It's crisp. All the materials look fantastic. And you guys know that I like my graphics, and I'm telling you that this game looks fantastic. But don't take my word for it. Use your own two eyes. Now, before I let you guys go, I'm going to leave you with some gameplay footage of this game running on an RTX 4090 maxed out. And I got to say thank you to Bethesda for providing me with this game review code. Now, before I let you go, please hit the like button, share this out, enjoy this gameplay footage, and also let me know what you think about Starfield. Do you think that Xbox finally got a killer app? So without further ado, just enjoy this gameplay footage, and I'll see you guys on the next one. So let's just get into the settings a little bit here. So I'm using a 4K monitor. I'm running at 120 Hertz. Everything is maxed out except for motion blur because I don't need it. I have a high frame rate. We have VSync turned on just for the capture purposes. It's just smoother over YouTube. If I took VSync off, I'd probably get a little bit higher frame rate. Upscaling is turned off. VRS is turned off. I turned VRS because the image quality, it's not as good with VRS, and I have such a high GPU that I don't really need to enable these cheats. Now, if you have a lower end GPU, then turning on VRS will give you better performance. I like to have as close to native as possible with my image quality, so I try not to turn any of these features on. Now, of course, if you're struggling and you have lower hardware, turn these features on because you will get better performance. Now, I'm just going to go through some of the upscaling options that you have. So you have CAS, you have FSR2, and that's pretty much it. So there's no DLSS in this game, and I know some people are a little bit disappointed about that, so hopefully they'll patch it in later. Also, you don't have any FOV slider. I heard that modders are actually working on that, so that should be in the game soon via the modders, and that's pretty much it. So we're maxed out here running on an RTX 4090 with a 7900X CPU from AMD, and we're spec'd out, man. I have like 64 gigs of RAM. It's like a crazy spec'd out machine, and I'm getting really good frame rates. I'm not gonna complain. Everything is running pretty smoothly. I do get some drops, but it is running good, and as it should. I'm running on an RTX 4090.
assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates. We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface. I'll follow you from here on out, Captain. Alien creatures are often unpredictable. Curious, these are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility. Enemy detected in the immediate vicinity. Violence significantly decreases once I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you answer.
Kidding me? The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands? Oh, no. You see, maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays, the loot from 100 planets. And it's going to be ours.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship. You're not talking us out of this score. So you got past a few rooks. Who cares? Don't give me that. I know that ship is stocked with loot. I'm not falling for that. Your ship is loaded, and we want it. I've heard enough out of you. Kill them!
Captain, Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the lodge. Constellation's headquarters without Prince and Fleet interference. Of New Atlantis. Don't worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again? And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo. Sure, have at it.